pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. A high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
it doesn't look very promising so far.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Nick Castellanos.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner's after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Lead looks insurmountable. Here's big Aaron Judge. The 1-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Reyes going back on it. And it's gone. In now, Neil Walker. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He pulls this one into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. So standing in, Didi Gregorius. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Machado calls for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. In there, 2 and 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Victor Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Good run.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 11-0. Alex Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting. Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's just 1 for 6. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box, Luke Voigt. And he takes a called strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the 1st out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Judge. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. You don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Into the second deck and gone. Shane Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Line toward the alley in left center. Reyes is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. Now at the plate, James McCann. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, why would you throw a third pitch down the middle right here? Expect something down the way, maybe bouncing in front of the plate.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shot. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
18-0 the final tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Giancarlo Stanton launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 18-0. The win was their 16th straight. As of right now, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Yankees National League East Division. The Cleveland Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-3. At the start of the day, the Indians are atop the AL Central, and the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Baltimore Orioles took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. Heading into the day, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Royals' first baseman, number 66, plated 3 runs on the day, helping the Royals claim victory over the Angels 4-2. In the standings, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West. The Minnesota Twins took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the White Sox are 3rd in the division. The Mariners put together 10 total hits as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 5-4. As of right now, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Athletics are atop the division. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. As of today, the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West, while the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. The Marlins finished off a 3-game sweep as they
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have Martin Prado now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, JT Realmuto. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Andujar has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get him. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Fouled off. Chen is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Boy, talk about when we're hot, we're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday, and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now the relay home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting fifth. Third baseman.
Ready now, Miguel Andujar. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
Batting fifth.
Here's Didi Gregorius, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. The 1-1 home. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. Oh, and he can't come up with it. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're a 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
And this is popped up back behind second, and Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Runs on 5. Here's Starlin Castro. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now another 2-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side. Get to him here.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Stanton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
Ready now for the Marlins. Number 44 comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Voigt onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So digging in now, Martin Prado. 2 away in the inning, and looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ripped down the first base line. The 1-2. Is a swing and a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher JT.
Up next for Miami, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Striding in, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes now. In the air out to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. Still down 3-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Line towards center field. Brinson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rojas fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. left side. Play on the backhand. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Brian Anderson. Popped up. Walker shading to his right, makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 45.
At the plate, number 45. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. Standing in now, Aaron Judge. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Digging in, Manny Machado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Chen's ready. Here's the 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Brinson racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Stepping in, number 44. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A toss to Happ coming up the line as they get the out at first. Striding in once again, Martin Prado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Little flare out to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. No hits to this point. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
So stepping in, J.T. Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far. And it's fouled away. Prado is off at first with 2 away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Marlene Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 66.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brinson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Neil Walker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2. Line toward center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Derek Dietrich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Number 45.
Digging in once again, number 45. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. And another foul ball. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in score. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. Brinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Under it is the left fielder. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Digging in, number 44. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that's in there, base hit. Martin Prado now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. And with men on base and 2 away, swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner. Singled home run in his last time up. Grounded to the right. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
The 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box, Neil Walker. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Derek Dietrich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Starlin
Jay
Castro.
Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number
1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Miami, good night. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Yanks hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jay Happ with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap.